Thank you both for being here to testify this afternoon. I think it was you, Dr. Menares, you made the comment in your testimony that this is about the future of the trust in public health. And I really feel that's where we are today. There's been a lot of, I don't want to call it he said, she said, back and forth, but there's been a lot that folks have tried to drill down on exactly your comments and exactly Secretary Kennedy's. And you also made the point that this is not about you. It's about trust in our public health institutions, because that's what I'm worried most about. I don't know you other than the few times that we've had an opportunity to visit. I've just met you, Dr. Houri. I'm sure you're both good women, working hard, doing good things for others. But really, this is about trust in our institutions, and this is where I feel we are really, really vulnerable right now. We've all been back and forth with these votes, and so I don't want to try to ask many of the same questions that have been asked. But we have a structure within the CDC that is your career public health officials. They provide the institutional knowledge, the scientific expertise, and very often continuity between administrations. I think, Dr. Houri, you said you had worked across 6 different administrations, or
4 administrations, 6 directors.
So, I mean, you provide some level of continuity, that bridge between the political leadership that comes in and then the agency's scientific mission. And I hope, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you seek to ensure that the policy decisions are grounded in public health expertise, while also meeting the goals of the administration. So, Dr. Menares, when you said yes to President Trump, when you said yes to Secretary Kennedy, you were also signing on to the goals of the administration here. I'm concerned that when career scientists then are excluded, maybe completely excluded from the director's office, what happens? Who does then provide the scientific expertise, this institutional memory that is needed to guide the agencies? I think we've heard from both of you that there was very little interaction between you, Dr. Menares, and the Secretary. And Dr. Houri, I think you have also testified that those who would ordinarily brief the Secretary have not been present, but also to the point that was just made about the work groups, that no work groups other than the COVID working group were basically assigned to this upcoming ACIP meeting. Is that correct? So what happens then to this scientific mission when there are none of the career public health professionals that are in these positions to advise on the policy, to protect the scientific integrity, and really to ensure some level of continuity of operations when you're moving through a transition like this? Dr. Houri?
So I think continuity is important. I certainly think openness to change and supporting the administration's priorities are important. I was selected to be the transition lead for the agency because I was known as somebody that could embrace both administrations and help implement policies. That was my goal. I was the last career left in the office of the director. I have no doubt that my role will be replaced by a political.
May I stop you there? You're the last career. So then are you saying that everyone that is remaining
in the office of the director is a political? Yes.
Is a political. And so there is nobody then that is, there must be somebody that is providing that career science then.
A level down, we do have center directors, although 80% are now acting because they've been fired, resigned, or retired.
Dr. Menares, were you ever directed to not speak to career officials? Was that a directive that you received?
That was.
And when was that? When were you directed to not speak to career officials?
Yeah, that transpired over the course of August 25th in the engagements with Secretary Kennedy. and that I was directed to only work with the political appointees that he had put in place at CDC, and not to speak or work with the career scientists.
Well, my time has expired.